Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
People, welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. The event of yesterday, during the inauguration of the new governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo, where Bianca had to slap Ebere Obiano, has triggered so many reactions. And this time around, it's coming from the royalty of Anambra State. Precisely, it's coming from His Imperial Majesty Chief Dr. Austin Ndigwe Ezeugu of Awka Capital Territory for and on behalf of the entire people of Awka Ancient Kingdom. And you get to hear what they have to tell the governor's wife in respect to the event that took place yesterday. We're going to give you full details of that and what Nigerians, the reactions of Nigerians. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do well, hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, the Obi of Awka Ancient Kingdom, Awka Capital Territory, His Imperial Majesty, the Eze Ugu 3 of Awka, Obi Dr. Austin Ndigwe JP, MON, has given the wife of the immediate past governor of Anambra State, Mrs. Ebere Obiano, 7 days to publicly apologize to the entire Igbo people or face serious consequences over her sacrilegious action against the symbol of Igbo unity, Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu. She should also tender an unreserved apology to the new governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, for her disgraceful conduct during his inauguration. The same should go for the chief judge of the state who was conducting the swearing in when she descended so low like a mad dog. Bianca told me after the incident that what angered her was that Ebere called her unprintable names, including prostitute, and queried her presence at the swearing-in ceremony. Unfortunately, this grave sin was committed in the land of Awka, which is known for peace and unity. Therefore, as the traditional ruler of the people and chief custodian of our culture, I am under obligation to perform some sacrifices to cleanse our land of this filth and pollution and to appease the gods. A study of the scenario as the incident occurred showed that her action was deliberate because, as it were, she came very much prepared to disrupt the swearing-in ceremony, and it is troubling that she began her ignoble action when the chief judge stood up to swear in the new governor as she came and sat on his seat, a clear show of shame and lack of respect. Even when she was informed that the seat was for the chief judge, she refused to vacate the seat, only for her to stand up and move towards the direction of Bianca Ojukwu to start pouring venom on her. It must be pointed out that Bianca was not at that ceremony as Bianca, but there as a direct representative of our late father and leader, Chief Odumegu Ojukwu, her late husband, who pioneered the All Progressive Grand Alliance (APGA) and the shining symbol of Igbo unity and solidarity. Ojukwu sacrificed all he had for the Igbos to survive. So wherever Bianca goes, she represents and carries the aspiration and personage of the entire Igbo race. Therefore, Ebere's action of casting aspersion on her is an affront on the entire Igbo people. It was indeed on Odomegu Ojukwu and not on Bianca as a person. This is an insult on Igbo and it must not go unpunished. Ebere should realize that these same Abga on whose platform she and her husband have benefited immensely throughout these 8 years was flouted when they were not even in the country and they never contributed to its formation. It is on record that I took Obiano and his wife Ebere to Bianca Ojukwu, where they knelt down like knelt down while seeking the party's governorship ticket. Bianca endorsed Obiano and called on all Awka members, including then Governor Tr0uble, to support him. It is the same Bianca that Ebere has now publicly insulted. This is a taboo against the tradition of the Awka people and the entire Igbo race, who are known for respect and peaceful coexistence. It should be noted that Mrs. Obiano and the husband Willie Obiano, who used the name and picture of Ojukwu in their campaign T-shirt to win election via the endorsement of his wife Bianca, never met Ojukwu or discussed with him while he was alive. The same ungrateful attitude was what Obiano and Ebere meted out to Prince Otoeze, who financed the registration and establishment of APGA as a political party. Throughout their 8 years tenure, Obiano never showed respect to Prince Eze. This is an indication that Obiano and his wife are pathological ingrates. This time, they have gone too far. The Igbos are angry. Enough is enough. This is the last time that this kind of disgraceful and a shameful act against Bianca Ojukwu would ever or would even be imagined or tolerated from anybody, no matter how highly placed. Igbos and non-Igbos from various parts of the country and beyond have been called to express their shock and anger over the incident, and as the custodian of our people's tradition, it is incumbent on me to uphold the custom of our land. Ojuku's personage, as represented by Bianca, can never be disintegrated or denigrated. It is shameful that someone who has been First Lady of a state can descend so low. Her conduct shows that she lacks proper training, and it shows that she has no respect for constituted authority and even her husband, the former Governor Obiano. Mrs. Ebere Obiano has only 7 days to apologize as demanded and directed or face serious consequences. His Imperial Majesty Chief Doctor Austin Ndigwe Ezeugwu of Awka Capital Territory for and on behalf of the entire people of Awka Ancient Kingdom. This is going to be a very serious issue, for this lady, considering what is ongoing. After the incident happened, a lot of things were still going on in the minds of so many people. Before we knew, the husband was about to travel out of the country. He was arrested. Now she is left all alone to face this thunder hitting her, from different direction. I wonder what will be, her situation in now that everything is working against her. Now there's a reaction. People have reacted to the statement made by this man, Austin Ndigwe. Another, someone says Austin Ndigwe is an impostor. The man is seeking attention and relevance. Another one says here, but what he said in this situation, is it false? They are human beings that insult and abuse run in their blood. I hope you are not one. Did you understand what was written? No, I doubt. Someone was responding to the other writer. Another person responded here and said, please, your majesty, use your good office to cause that woman called Ebere Obiano for committing evil in our land. She deserves to die. Another person here says, this is how life is, which Obiano and his wife fail to understand. Power has changed, and loyalty to the sitting governor is what is needed from everyone. This Obiano's wife behavior has been there, but nobody ever condemned it because she was with power. Today, we can all see the way and manner everybody is condemning her as if she started this attitude yesterday. You can imagine what this person is saying, that she had been behaving this way. Otherwise, she's been quite insulting. I mean, this situation calls for, speedy intervention. If not, bigger things than this will happen. You understand? We know how much Ojukwu had contributed to the Igbos, and he's a well-respected personality, though he is late now, but his works and his good acts and his selflessness to Igbo still lives on. So we're still waiting to see what the woman will do. Don't forget that she had expressed interest for senatorial seat, but with what has just happened, the opportunity may not be there for her. And that's why people must understand that when you are in power, you can do anything that you like. But don't forget that your esprit date will go an extra mile to tell if you still can do anyhow, when power was in your hand. I like to leave it there. Go to